everybody. Yes, we got to talking, and I looked at the time, and I was like, "Oh, we're late." I'm always late.
It's the story of my life this week.
It always happens. So, Tammy, tell us a little bit about what you're going to be doing with your channel. A little bit.
So I am now monetized, and I have memberships, and I am going to be doing all of my regular videos that are USDA approved will be on the channel where everybody can see them. If you want the Rebel recipes, like the one that I'm going to do this week will be for everybody. And then it'll go to members only. I'm going to can cheese this week. That is not USDA approved. It'll be available to members only, 99 cents a month. So if you want to see the Rebel side of me, you got to pay 99 cents a month. That's like a cup of coffee. That's less than a cup of coffee a month.
It's the same with the Poop Troop. Like, I have other tiers, but...
Yeah, I have 3 tiers. I made 3 tiers. But for right now, I'm going to make the Rebel recipes available for 99 cents a month.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you. I'm so glad that you finally got monetized. I know when I first met you, you had all these subs, and then you told me you weren't monetized. I almost had a heart attack.
I didn't make enough content. My mistake was not making a lot of content right up front and getting that out there. And that was where I had went wrong. So you can't get watched
hey, Abby.
if you don't have videos.
Abby, FYI, Abby's a moderator. If you can, please put your website information. I don't know, you're selling on your website. Please put that information in the chat, because I've been using your salve. I used it on my son because my son has eczema. And it's wonderful, and it smells good. So.
I won her salve in her giveaway.
Oh, did you?
I had a spot here that was not healing. And part of it was because I kept itching it and scratching it. And I had another spot that wasn't healing. I put her salve on, and it was healed in a couple of days.
There you go.
So I will definitely be buying more of it when that tube runs out. So yeah. I also, personal experience, go get her salve because it's wonderful.
And, you know, you guys don't know about Abby, but she's a young girl, and she's starting her own business. And, I mean, it's fabulous. Like, I just, you know, I look up to her. Like, she's doing things at 16 that most people don't do. So
I can't wait to see. She's friends with someone who's doing a food forest. So she's going to be doing a bunch of food forest and establishing a food forest video coming up on her channel. So if that's something you're interested in, like I am, you need to be like watching her channel and getting ready for these videos to be coming out this summer, because that's a really great thing to be getting to see how they establish a food forest.
It's okay, gardening warrior. Q, you're good. She must still be blocked out of her YouTube.
Oh no.
Not good.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yes. Please put your website if you can. Oh, she did. Boom. There it is. Cool. Thanks, Abby.
But I was surprised.
She's technically 17. Okay. You're 17. Sorry.
But I was surprised how fast that worked. I had never tried the calendula salve before, and it was amazing.
Yeah, that's what she gave me in the mail, and I wasn't expecting that, you know.
Got any lanolin-free
but
balm for?
I will, but not right now.
So I will talk you up, Abby. Hopefully you get some sales. And I love you.
Because I would buy some.
There's her website. It's up there. It's on the live.
Hi,
for those of you that didn't see my last live, Bob was there from the Philippines. He's having, oh my God, he's just a completely different person, and it's so wonderful to see. So super exciting. Did we lose you, Tammy?
I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, you're just frozen.
Oh, I'm moving.
I don't know. It's weird. It could just be me. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, you're welcome, Abby. I gotta help my members, and I do what I can to help you. So,
Ooh, that sounds
hey,
good.
Tennessee Bushcrafter, thank you for coming in. Appreciate that. I watch a lot of bushcraft. I really do. I don't know. I watch things that I'm not necessarily brave at, but I watch a lot of. I just do. Bob was glowing. Yes. I hate to use the word glowing because typically you use that word when someone's pregnant. Oh, she's glowing. I don't want to use glowing for Bob, but he was happy.
It's definitely his sunny personality shining through right now.
Yeah.
He almost has a tan. It's scary.
Did you get your comfrey from Heirloom Permaculture, Abby? I was curious. I thought you said you did. I want to get some from them. I just haven't done it. I actually forgot their website, and there's no way to contact them. They don't have good contact information. They did have Facebook and stuff, and they totally took themselves off Facebook.
Oh.
It's been over like a couple years now. Like they just wiped themselves off. They don't have Facebook or anything anymore, which is fine. I get it. But at the same time, like, how do you contact them?
Oh, yeah, she did get it from them.
That's what I thought. Because he has brown ladies. Yes. Yes, he does. It was fitting, and I said glowing, meaning after glow. You're fine. You can come up if you want to, Fishes. I miss you. Yeah, he loves his women. I love Bob. I really do. I love Bob. When he first came on my panel, I wasn't expecting to be, we weren't expecting to be so close to him. Now we're just like, it's Bob. We miss Bob, and it's wonderful.
I really missed him. I was surprised how much I missed him because he picks on me terribly. And I kind of, that's a family thing around here. Like, if you get picked on, you only pick on people you like. If you don't, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Garden State Gardener.
Oh, hi.
How's the weather in New Jersey?
And thank you so much. I went to the Department of Natural Resources, our USDA here, about my land and how to restore it and preserve it because the property I own is the headlands for a very important waterway here. And it's not put in protection or reserved like it should be. So I talked to them about maybe doing that. And they came out and did a survey, and there was several plants I needed to put into it to help reestablish that because it had been used for different purposes. And Joe from Garden State Gardener posted about Ohio heirloom seeds. And they have 2 of the rare wild plant seeds I need for that. Very cheap.
Interesting.
And I have not been able to find them anywhere. I've been looking and looking and looking, and I have not been able to find them anywhere else. One is Blazing Star, and the other is Wild Delphinium. Not Delphinium, but this blue like that. Larkspur or something like that. But I need the wild one, not the tame one. And they had both of those in their collection. Nice. So hopefully when I get some money here, I'm going to order them. It'll be under $5 to order 2 packets of seeds. And even with shipping, it'll be like under $10. So
yeah.
I was
hey, Louis, marshmallow. Speaking of marshmallow, I just planted a ton of marshmallow yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, I had a couple packets of seeds from MI Gardener that I've been wanting to plant. Question. I'm not really sure because I've never planted it before. Does it come back every year?
Yes.
Okay, so I gotta be careful planting in my beds.
It self-seeds and it will spread because the birds planted it in my yard. And then it came back every year after that.
So I plan on making a ton of different teas again this year. Actually, that's all I think about in the summertime is making teas and stuff for the winter.
I can't wait to harvest my mint this year and dry it for tea for Shed Wars because I think it'll be like the equivalent of a small cow. Not kidding. I have that much mint on my property. I'm like, I'm going to be this. My secret weapon will be in my mint. I shouldn't be talking about that with the competition. That was mean of them to put us on different teams.
It's weird that I'm not with the troop. But you know what? I have poop troopers on my team. It's just not a whole lot. And I'm like...
I think they divided us pretty equally, actually.
Yeah.
So. Oh, there's your link.
For heirloom permaculture?
Yes.
Cool. Thank you. Oh, it's a square site. Cool. They have... Oh, that's cool. Okay. I have several mints, but yeah.
Tennessee Bushcrafter. I am from a part of Michigan that used to farm mint, and I have mint ground cover established on 6 acres. So I literally have about 3 acres of mint. Will you please go cough on somebody else? Literally. You need to leave. You are not 6 feet away from me. Go away.
Oh boy.
Well, make yourself some ramen. You can make yourself something. Just don't stand on top of me and cough when you know you're sick.
Do I eat out here?
You can eat out there. Your fever's broke. Go. Okay. We have influenza A, so we've been quarantining the sickies.
Okay.
Go. I just told you the dishes are in the dishwasher.
You're fine, Q. You've always been a member, even if you didn't have a membership. You just couldn't get into the members only, but you're always a member to me. I love you. So, I get it. I get it. It's hard.
She's right. Q's right. They separated us because they didn't want to have too much power. The balance of power.
The poop outweighs the...
Well, poop does weigh a lot.
Oh, okay. Oh, I love you, Garden State Gardener. Thank you.
Food for soup goes away. Go breathe over there.
Oh my God, I have so much in my basement right now. It's insane.
I have no more space to plant anything right now. And I'm kind of stuck. I have about 8 trays. I got to get my tomatoes and my peppers in.
My peas are starting to come up.
Are they? Nice. I'm just going to plant mine outdoors so I don't have space. So you'll be way ahead of me. But I can't really plant till May 30th. So I really don't want to get too far ahead. And I'm 2 weeks behind you. I can't.
Well, honestly, that's kind of like the rule of thumb around here is you don't plant until after Memorial Day or during Memorial Day weekend because the frost, you don't know what the weather is going to be like. But our frost date technically is May 8th, but it could frost after that. You don't know, And so usually it's Memorial Day. That's when you put everything out.
What do you need? The ramen's by the coffee maker.
We don't want our stuff to get leggy. So we usually risk it. Usually by my birthday, which my birthday is May 16th. So usually by my birthday, we will have everything planted in the ground. And if there's a sign of frost, then we'll just cover it.
And Love's Life joined.
So,
yeah.
Hey! Let me make sure I got you on my phone and everything. Let me make sure I've got everything closed out. All right.
Yeah.
Let me turn this up.
That's just the rule of thumb. Like it's always been like that. Memorial Day weekend, that's when you do it.
I miss mine. We're not getting rain like we usually do.
If I could high five you right now, girl, I would. Good. My rhubarb has started to come back too. I haven't been out there.
Did they survive? You said you thought maybe the turkeys got in there and ate them.
Well, the crows did for sure. We had crows digging in the garden, eating my peas.
Ah,
I love crows, so I can't be that mad. And then
no.
the turkey was in there. But she's so dumb. Turkeys are really dumb. Okay. They're
Mhm.
really dumb birds. And so she flies into the garden, but she can't get out.
I must have been a turkey.
You can just see her out there pacing. How do I get out of here? I flew in here. How do I get out of here?
The
God.
turkey's my spirit animal.
And she
No.
was on top of the greenhouse. She flew on top of the greenhouse, sat
Oh
there,
dear.
jumped down, was in the kids' play area, but couldn't get out
You
of the kids'
both
play
froze.
area.
Tammy laughed so hard she froze.
Is
Oh no. There she is.
Sorry,
Okay.
Tammy.
Sorry.
that was
Oh my
weird. You
God.
both froze. Weird it was me.
I think it's you. I'm sorry if your internet sucks right now. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, my Google keeps signing me out of my
Okay,
thing,
well.
like Q, but I don't have a hacker, thankfully, in the house. Like a child. Excuse
I
me.
was mad that the turkey was on top. I mean, have you guys seen turkey's feet? It's like what?
Oh, are they like
It's like, so they're nasty and they got big claws. So I was like
Yeah.
hoping that they didn't poke holes in my greenhouse. Jerk.
crap? By the way, hi Joe. I'm sorry I didn't get to text you back. I was trying to set things up. Put that back. My son, of course, is over here getting into daddy's things. Oh, I like that mug. That's pretty.
Thank you. I've actually had this for years. I can't remember where I got it, and it used to be
Oh, that's
like
good, Abby.
it used to be on my desk when I worked. I worked a job where I had a desk and a title. It was great. And then, yeah. So
Yeah. And you look so like springish in your shirt. Meanwhile, I'm in my pajamas.
I thought about pajamas, but I've been up for a while, so
Yeah, I haven't. I was still trying to squeeze as much sleep as I could in. Hey, put that back. Turn that down. I don't want to get kicked because of your songs. Thank you. He loves Johnny, that song. I don't know. Ha ha ha. I'm like, oh, little annoying child that lies to his
my
parents.
son is successfully peeing on the potty.
Yay!
I'm so excited.
Oh.
Yeah.
So is he like taking your hand? How is he communicating?
He hasn't.
Okay.
Like I can just tell by what he does if he has to go potty, so I just take him.
Good.
He starts
Very
like
good. Yeah, I need to like I only catch sometimes cues with the pooping, but I haven't got the
I haven't conquered that yet.
Yeah. But that's
Am I
what's so
back
weird
now?
is mine's backwards. What?
Am I back now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry.
Signal
Okay.
stronger in that room, in the craft room.
I hope so. I hope so. Back to the
I
craft
think
room.
it is because that's usually where you broadcast from.
Yeah. Yeah.
The best.
I think there's just too many out there online at once. So there's
Yes,
two
that
different
will do
internets
it.
to the house.
That'll
so-
do it. Yeah.
Oh, it's been tough because honestly, okay,
Yep, that one cue.
I'm caught at this moment where I don't want my son to grow up.
I know.
And so it's hard for me to potty train him.
Yeah.
And then, people don't get it. I'm like, I don't know. And then they try to get him to stop sucking his thumb at school. And that bothers me.
Yeah.
But
you don't want him to do that while his teeth are coming in.
Yeah.
It forms the palate and stuff. You don't want to mess with that too much.
But I allow
But
him
I
to suck
know.
his thumb.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard.
He'll give it up when he's ready.
I think so. I guess.
Meanwhile, let me mute for a second.
Yeah, that's a good idea, Tennessee Bushcrafter. That doesn't work here, though.
Did I tell you what I did to my son?
Yeah.
My son was 3.5 and he would not potty train. He had no interest. He was not having it. He loved cartoon characters, especially Batman. So I went and bought 2 sets of underwear. One completely white with the same color band and one with Batman.
Aww.
I told him if he peed on Batman,
I
it
love
would
you.
come out of the washer and there would be no more cartoon characters on his panties. First time he peed in his panties, I took the Batman ones downstairs, pulled out the white ones I had hidden, and brought them back up to him from the laundry room. He never peed or pooped in his pants again because he didn't want to lose Batman.
I love it.
One day. Training
That
one
would
day.
have worked with my daughter. I don't know. With Malachi,
Yeah.
I'll just pitch a fit and not really work towards the Batman.
See, he's not standing and peeing. He's sitting on the toilet.
Yeah, that's normal though. That's okay.
Yeah, I sit him on the toilet, and that's how that works.
No offense. And like, I was a single mom, so I didn't have somebody to train my son. But it's really dangerous for them to stand and pee because if that seat comes down on them, they will not potty train ever again. They'll be like, it'll be weeks before you can get them to ever even think about standing and peeing.
That's terrible.
Didn't even
just a thought. Throwing that out there because as a single mom who didn't have a dad to teach them to like hold the thing up there, I never thought about that effect. Yeah.
I did teach him the girl way, but it's easier that way.
It is. It is.
So
target practice. Wait, I tried the Cheerios. Have you ever put the Cheerios in the potty and tell them to hit the Cheerios and sink the ships?
I haven't done that.
Yeah.
Boys love that. They love that.
Hey, Hedgehog.
But yeah, no, I'm so glad you said that because I never thought of that either. Because, you know, I had girls until this little guy.
I forgot about that till Garden State Gardener said something about target practice.
Yeah. When they're older, they'll have fun with that.
Mm-hmm.
That's done out on the farm.
That's where we taught.
True.
I taught my son to pee outside too. Well, all three of them. It's just, you know, we're out in the woods. Just go. There's a tree. Go. What? There's a tree. Go. We're out in the woods.
Makes me wonder where you like wildcraft harvest stuff, if it's near a camping ground.
You always wash it, even if it's wildcrafted. You always wash it.
Yeah.
Also,
the shat on it, Carol. Come on.
Exactly. And also, like today it rained. So like tomorrow, if it's sunny, would be a great day to go out because it just got rained on. It's all growing. It's all pooping out. You pick your harvest times too, Carol, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, true. I know. Well, that's like my lemongrass, the damn dog big dog next door that is like, he doesn't know better. He's just extremely destructive, that's the one I told the owners that I think he's deaf. I'm like, I think your boxer's deaf. I'm like, he's all white. He doesn't seem to respond.
He's a boxer? Because he looks like an American bulldog.
He's a bulldog. I think he's a mix. They call him a boxer. I think he's an American bulldog boxer mix.
I love American bulldogs.
And he's a gorgeous dog, but he's acting dumb.
He's got 2 blue eyes.
I can't remember if he has blue eyes, but they said even if they're all white, they lack the pigmentation within their ear to grow the hairs that help them hear. Because I looked it up when he wasn't responding, and he's like all over the place, and he's very nervous.
That's why, like at fire stations, you see the Dalmatian, because 99% sure, like pretty much all Dalmatians can't hear because of that pigmentation. So when the fire trucks like go off, the dogs it doesn't bother them because they can't hear it.
No, I didn't know that little tidbit about them.
Pretty much
they become more dumb because they're so inbred. Because they're very rare now because they were so inbred. It's messed up their genetics.
Dalmatians are not easy to train. I mean, you really need to be somebody who is like, don't just go out and get a Dalmatian if you don't know how to train a dog. If you don't have experience, do not get a Dalmatian because speaking of potty training, that will not be the dog. That's not what you want is a dog that will not potty train.
Yeah. Pugs can be that way too. They're just so like, whatever. I'll just piss here at your feet after I just spent 20 minutes outside with you.
Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll stick a Biden sticker on the toilet.
Oh, yeah.
Tell my son to have
target practice. If you stick it to the inside of the seat, then he'll always be peeing on the back of the seat.
Tennessee bushcrafter found morels yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, thunder and lightning and heavy rain and now warm weather. I'm jealous. It'll be another month before they're here.
I think it's going to be like 30 degrees tomorrow. The high.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's
Let me
gonna.
look.
It's them here. You must have had a pug too. Yep.
It's only
I miss her,
38
though.
today.
I miss my puggy too. Even though she was like that for many years. Oh my God. Anyway, but that dog, I look out and of course it lifts its leg right on part of my lemongrass. And I'm like, that I'm gonna harvest. I was like, how the hell do I get that off? Like, I can't, no. I'm gonna burn that half. I can't imagine washing off dog pee. It just, no.
No, don't.
Maybe
Just
that's the
no.
part I'll give away. I'll wash it and give it to them. Oh, by the way, this is the half that your dog peed on. Enjoy. Bye.
Ooh, Monday it's supposed to be 60 degrees.
Wonder what the weather's gonna be like.
Ours is hot already.
Now you got me
fine.
looking.
Oh,
I hear you. Yes, I hear you.
It's supposed to be a high of 51. Tonight it's supposed to be 35. And maybe it's not supposed to be that bad.
we're
We
only
have 5
we're only
days
38 today, so there
Oh, I
won't
hit
be
the
any
wrong
morels
thing.
for a while here.
There we go.
We have 5 days of work up for rain, and then we got like,
No,
I
it's
want to say
changed.
5 minutes. 5
It
minutes.
is supposed to snow though Sunday and Monday.
What?
Saturday and Sunday.
You're
Yeah.
still in that.
Tennessee bushcraft. I'm growing oyster mushrooms right here in the house.
Oh, King Poobah said it too. Yeah.
In fact, I gotta harvest these. They're getting.
But it's weird. It's not going to stick or anything because it's supposed to be 42 on Saturday and 51 on Sunday. So it's not sticking. It's just going to be like hail. Remember when I was talking to you on the phone, Carol, and we had hail?
Yes, and you guys were getting it. My husband came home. I think it was that. What was it? That night that they decided to turn off our power. I think they used the event up north to turn off our power and work on some things because they were totally rewiring the box when I went out at 12 o'clock at night. They were bringing in all kinds of new wires, and I was like, "Oh, you think you might be working on some stuff for hurricane season too, maybe?"
Weird.
Because we didn't get any of that weather, but they got hail up north. Northern Florida got hail out of. Weird.
That's weird.
Weird. By the way, my son is running around tooting just in case.
Q, I did the video where I put the mushroom kit in front of the fan, and it killed. It dried out my mushrooms. These ones would have been big like that. This was the first flush, but because I put them in front of the fan, it dried them out and they died. Do not put a fan. Just put them where they get natural airflow.
We have those oyster ones, and I bought one of those kits. I did a video. Dustin did a video on it. I bought a kit for him because I know he loves mushrooms. Well, he picked some of them or whatever, but he just put the rest of them in the basement on the shelf, and they're just going crazy in the basement.
They're still going. Wow, that's awesome.
Because it's damp and cool and stays even temperature. I probably should take these down to the basement. I was just wanted to watch them. This is my first time doing them in the house.
Yeah.
I wanted to watch them. I have the mushroom logs, and I inoculated all my wood chips.
Mm-hmm.
I should get a huge. I got 2 great big bags of inoculate and did all of that mountain of wood chips.
Mm-hmm.
Huge flush this one.
I would like to inoculate a ton of stuff for morels and then sell them.
Morels are really hard to cultivate.
Yeah.
Year before last, I actually transplanted morels. They were growing on top of concrete in a secret location that I will not reveal because they're going to be there again this year. So I was able to scoop it up, roots and all, intact with the soil, and I transplanted it underneath my pear tree. But because the soil around there does not have the burnt wood, you need charred wood. I've also done the method where you take the morels, same place I got them from, because I won't eat them from this place, no matter how much money you pay me and how much I love morels.
Yeah.
And so I chopped them all up and made the slurry with the molasses and the salt and the and I spread that out all over my property. But because I didn't have the charred wood, they never came back up. It's really hard to get them to grow.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I'd love to get that started. Leafband.com is not approved for mushrooms. What? I'm lost. I'm lost.
I thought you just got them from Bob and from his basement.
Yeah, it came from Bob's basement.
Came from Bob's basement.
Okay, this is taking a creepy turn.
No, these actually came from Walmart. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. I saw them there after actually.
This is going to sound so weird, but Amazon has those pieces of wood that are inoculated, and it comes from Mr. Stumpy.
I'm sorry. You have to call yourself Mr. Stumpy.
You just need to buy the inoculated dowels and have some cheese wax, and you can inoculate your own things. I think it's $20 for a small bag of already inoculated dowels. If you have a hand drill, you just drill it like you're gonna, do woodworking. Dowel in, cover it with cheese wax. It has to be fresh cut hardwood, and you can make 12-inch. You can make tons of those really cheap. And I love
so weird because they grow on rotten wood usually, but you have to have fresh wood in order to inoculate. Is that just because you don't want? Oh, that's right. You don't want the cross with something.
Yeah, you don't want to crossbreed your fungus.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure that it hasn't had a chance for any other spores to take hold.
Yeah.
Or if you use a rotted log.
Abby. I used to be. Abby.
Yeah, because you could get other mushrooms or something, and it could totally kill you.
Cheese wax. You can use beeswax, but cheese wax is better because
cheese whiz, just throw some of that on there.
That's right.
Fungi perfecti.
That's how I get all my seeds out in the garden. Just cheese whiz.
Fungi perfecti is no longer selling the outdoor kits.
Just put a little cheese whiz on it.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Fine.
That might work too. You just need to cover it until the mushrooms pop out. Back to Cheese Whiz. We will be canning Cheese Whiz on my channel on Saturday.
Members only.
Members only.
No, this one will be just to introduce the members only. After this one, it'll all be.
Just don't get hit. People have gotten hit on that. On the cheese, on the dairy. For some reason, people get it, reported.
Yeah, people like to report things. Good luck with that, because, there's already videos out there doing it on.
I can't see tattletales. I really can't.
Like, why do you care what I do?
Exactly.
I'm not feeding it to anybody else.
I went to school. I know how it's supposed to be done, and nobody else can do it like I can.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. A little too real. Sorry.
Whatever.
It's hitting close to my heart.
It's a little too close to.
It's a little too close there.
Don't
talk over me. Don't do that. You could hurt the channel.
Okay. Careful.
Sorry, Tammy.
The world is
I love the way that
for
sounds.
More of us, Like, it's not like exclusive. It can, there's enough world for all of us.
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't like the way I do it, there's other people that do it differently. Go see them.
You should wear that shirt that, Yossi likes to wear from the Poop Troop when you do it. The little fingers.
Oh, the gifts that I have for everybody, they're in. So you guys expect them in the mail.
Oh, that makes me nervous now that I said that, and then my husband sees that shirt in the wash. I'm dead. He'll be like, who are you hanging out with? I don't know. I won this. Why was there alcohol in that box? I don't know. It was for hand cleaner. Yeah. Cinnamon? Yes. Cinnamon.
I wanted it so much.
Why is there peach schnapps in that box?
It smells better.
Hey, that's my box.
It just smells better. More effective. If you like the smell, you're going to use it more.
That's right.
Yes,
haven't even-
yes. We need more hamburger, by the way, babe. I was just FYI.
heard that,
I used the last of it yesterday.
Oh, why is the beef going up? I don't want to know. Don't discuss it. I don't want to discuss current events. Never mind.
Yeah.
It already is up, quite a bit.
Yeah, they said to expect more increases. I know.
Well,
Abby,
think
that
about
kinda
it though. I
freaked me
mean,
out.
grain and everything is like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to start
I'm
eating
raising-
chicken, and I hate chicken.
I'm raising sheep. I've discovered I really love lamb, so I'm gonna start raising sheep. I'm getting 2 sheep. I love
No,
them.
it's not that kind of gift. Mine is more. It's different.
Uh-oh. Maybe I'm getting
It's not
some-
bad. It's not a bad gift.
Oh,
my
okay.
Lanta.
Gear. Cows demand more. It's about time, yeah. They're striking. They're going
But
on
you
strike.
know, you got to put those carbon masks on the cow's ass. They're affecting
Hey.
the environment.
That might be a great
Us
idea.
off-gridders are using those methane stoves. I want one of those. Have you seen those?
No,
I think they're awesome. You put all your
does it
compost.
smell?
You put all your compost in it. It's like a big giant balloon, and as the gas builds, it fills up, and then you hook the gas right to your stove. Like
You can
with propane.
harvest it? No.
Yes,
way.
it's a big
But
what is
it's
his name?
really, really flammable.
Yes.
Methane
Oh,
is
yeah.
like super flammable.
Yeah.
No, that'll
Um,
be fine.
It'll
What's
be
that
fine.
guy
Just
that
wait a
acted
minute.
Burn the house down.
I can't think of his name.
Wait a
But the
minute.
actor that had it, and I want one like he had. And then there's another off-grid family that's using it down in Panama. I want one. The same stove. I want one of those.
Honestly, Carter, I invented that like in high school. I was thinking like there should be pants that do that. And I never
Hey, Rems. I just added y'all on Facebook. How you doing?
You love
I feel
chicken.
like I
Well,
know you
good.
now.
Abby and
I know you guys. Me and Rems. We're elbow. We're rub
Tight.
elbows. Yeah.
Tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, and you're tight. No, it's I can't even say it without the R. All right. All right. Aye.
Yeah. Can you weigh the gas for Shed Wars?
What?
Can you weigh the
I got
gas?
about 1,000. You know what? You don't even have to weigh
You can
it.
zoom it.
You just guess. You just look at it with your thumb and be like, yeah, that's about 1,000 pounds right there.
I don't know. That's a
Crap.
good question. We'll have to ask the marshal
It's
when he comes
real.
back.
Rems. We're homies now.
That's a
That's
good
right.
question, Q. I do not have that stove yet because it's about $1,000. So but
Well,
I
they
never
gotta
have to
pay
buy
for all the
propane again.
insurance. Yeah,
You can use it to heat and you can use it to cook. I would never have to buy propane again.
it'll
It-
heat when
in
things
theory.
catch on fire.
Yeah, but I don't
When
know.
it's
Would it
explosion,
smell?
it'll heat
It would
everything.
smell. It would have to.
It does smell, but so does propane. They put a thing in the propane to make the propane smell.
Yeah, it smells like
So
rotten
you
egg.
don't die from carbon
Yeah.
monoxide poisoning.
Yeah.
So it'd be the same as having a natural gas in your house. It's not.
Yeah.
So is mulberry, Abby. They use mulberry leaves too for that
For
feed.
diabetes or for feed.
Yeah, for feed.
Oh, I'm so excited! I'll show you what some. I'm so excited.
I don't know if I can actually shoot a video of it, but we had I'll let you.
My elderberry. I got 3 elderberry cuttings.
Nice.
Oh, awesome! That
Nice.
I don't know yet. I just got them. I
okay.
soaked them for 24 hours, put them in rooting hormone, and stuck them in the dirt. We'll see.
I need to get some elderberry too. I just need to get all the berries.
Do you want me to send you some cuttings? Do you have this? Do you want me to send you some cuttings?
I don't know if which one are they? The
Black. It's the black elderberry.
oh, okay, yeah,
It's
that's
like
the one
the
that
real.
has
It's like
the
the
best.
original.
Yeah.
What do they
I'm
call it?
going- I'm
Yeah.
going back out where I got these. I will cut some and then text me your address. I'm terrible about mailing stuff. If I don't do it right away, it gets lost. But this will
Okay.
die if I don't do it right away. So
I'll message it to you.
okay.
Yesterday I was out. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I have to blow it up. I'm trying to keep it.
Want me to blow you up? I'll blow you up now.
You can blow me up. Blow me up. I
Okay.
don't know if you guys will be able to see it. Hold on. It's like right here. Is it? Oh,
Is
it's
that a
not
sword
moving
sucker?
in. There it is. It's not a sword sucker, but it eats bird eggs. It's a nasty thing called a nightingale. They're the ones that have the
no.
angry eyes,
Oh.
and it's not a native. Oh, you can take me off big now.
So you can what, kill it?
I told my husband he's like goes and grabs a stick and eats the stuff out of my mulberry.
Shit out of it. I grabbed a stick here.
And it beat the shit out of that lizard. At first, I thought he sent it into our house, like first whack, and I'm like, I think that killed him because that was, pretty hard. No, it sent him further down in the mulberry where he was hiding. Yeah. So yeah, he was beating the crap out of me. I had a mulberry full of nice mulberries that I didn't get to. I got 3 out of. Got 3 mulberries off of it. They're all over the yard somewhere. So yeah, that's the only thing that stunk really bad yesterday. I went to harvest and that big sucker was in my tree. I should have just left him and just kind of watched him because they will fall on you sometimes just to freak you out. No, I'm not eating that one. That's not an iguana. That's a nightingale. Nobody eats those so far that I know about.
You know,
But the iguana tastes like chicken.
I've
you
heard
know you
that.
want to eat it, and then you're going to eat it on camera, so then everybody can see you eat it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, 2
Me out
videos.
there and
The hunter, the catch, clean, and cook. You can make it into 2 videos. Catch and then clean and cook.
if I ever do, there's not going to be video around to show. It's going to be one of those situations where it's like I'm so desperate to eat something. Yeah. What's that?
Count
From
towards
Wild
February's
Rabbit.
weight.
I haven't been weighing anything. I should probably weigh some eggs.
I haven't weighed anything yet either. My microgreens died and my mushrooms died.
I weighed my bananas and sweet potatoes and just some, what's the other stuff? Turmeric, or however you say that word.
Turmeric. Come on, get it right.
Turmeric.
I'm 0 for 2. Everything I've had ready to harvest has died before I could harvest it. So
yeah,
I'm 0 for 2.
That happened to, I understand.
But I can harvest my mushrooms, and I'm having pizza tonight, homemade pizza. So
that's a nice harvest.
Pizza.
I'd like to harvest pizza.
I love pizza. Is my downfall, you guys. It really is. I love pizza.
We're making homemade pizzas tonight.
Yeah, dude.
Those
My
are healthy.
grandma used to make it.
You make them.
My grandma used to make it with the hot roll mix you buy in the store, and then she would grease the cookie sheet and then spread it out on the cookie sheet, and then it was just regular tomato sauce, like the stuff you get in the little cans, and then she would put all the toppings on, like
what a good idea.
Oh, it's the bomb diggity.
Save the stuff and everything. Yeah.
I'm having a garlic pizza with a little pesto and some mushrooms and some more garlic.
Yeah, I don't know. I might be doing some pizza.
Yeah, what have you been watching?
I've been wanting junk food so bad. I am horrible. Like, I'm going to have to walk 8 or 9 miles every day as soon as the weather gets better. Oh my God.
I've started to ease off my gummy bears.
Fishes, he must be watching Blue Gabe. Have you seen Blue Gabe on YouTube?
No, but I have seen the other channel that Yossi showed me where this guy does catch, clean, and cook everything in Florida. He's down here in Florida. And him and his wife were shooting them on the...
Oh, Blue Gabe catches the iguanas with fishing poles. He fishes.
I don't know which one my husband watches. I can't remember, but it's freaking hilarious. It's a chick.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of the channel. But they cooked it in a big smoker. He wrapped it in bacon after skinning it. After cleaning and skinning it, he wrapped it in bacon. It's flat out. He lifts the smoker. The thing is sitting up like it was ready to escape. Like it wasn't completely dead. It's just because the meat cooked. But it still was creepy. So creepy. I don't...
No, thanks.
No.
I'd rather have homemade pizza. Yes.
Tennessee Bushcrafter, can we come to your house for pizza?
Looks like we're coming to your house. Good. I hope you don't mind some New Jersey accent.
I'll be there in about 9 to 10 hours.
That sounds delicious, Tennessee. Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
Yossi is doing okay. He's been sick again. So
Yeah.
it's more fun shooting the iguanas than yeah. I'm sure it
With
is.
the Well, yeah. The thing yesterday got a good bop on the head with a shovel at a certain angle once it hit the ground.
Oh, it's Friday, right?
It is Friday.
Maybe we can go get some fish.
Yeah,
it's Fish Fry Friday. Whoop, whoop.
No, I don't know what my son just threw at me. No, we don't eat paper.
No, don't throw that poop, honey. Don't throw that turd at
I
me.
hope it wasn't used. Yeah.
I was hoping it was an earbud.
No. Don't do that.
Don't throw that at me.
Come here. Where are you getting that from?
Mini slugger. Yeah.
We will take you up on that, Joe.
If
I wish I
anyone
could come to your
visits
meetup.
Give me a call. I love you. Garden State
Typical.
Gardener. I love Jersey Shore. I loved watching every single episode. Crack me up. First of all, I am a reality show freak. Junkie. And I'll tell you why. People are like, oh, it's so stupid. I hate that. No. I watch it because it's mindless.
Yeah.
That's why I like to watch it. I get out of my head. It's mindless. It's not real,
Yeah.
but I still love it. It's freaking. I'm sorry, but Jersey Shore is so freaking hilarious to me.
They are pretty.
I freaking love it
Because they're out there. Like you think, like, no, they're not going to make a dumb decision again. Oh, why? Yes, they are.
They did.
Yes, they did.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
they are.
and sometimes I need to be mindless. Like I'm in my head a lot. I have anxiety. When I watch shit like that, I don't have anxiety anymore. I disappear. So
Yeah.
it's nice.
Same. Yeah, I worked retail when I was in college, and people are like, "Oh, you can make so much money at this job." That I'm like, "No, I'm going to school. I'm not getting a job where I have to think a lot too. Just leave me alone.
Yeah.
Let me be. Let me do my retail fun stuff, and I'm good."
So yeah, I like the mindless reality shows. I love the moonshiner stuff. I love all that. I love the Alaskan reality shows where they did the family that
I
lived.
love that. Yeah, the last
Love it.
Alaskans. I love
Yes.
that show. I love that show. But
Yes.
that was a lot more like thought into that life than.
Yeah.
I love Alaska, The Last Frontier. I'm actually friends on Facebook with the sisters
Oh, cool.
of that show. The ones that they don't show very often in the show.
Yeah,
And-
I can't take St. John's wort.
Me either.
FYI. Well, I can, but you got to be really careful with it because it'll make you burn in the sun.
It flips me. It will work for me for a few
There's a big mess.
days or a week at the most, and then it turns and it ups my anxiety for some reason, increases it. I can't.
You got to be careful with it. I mean, if you can take it, that's cool. But
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I already burn in the sun.
Yeah,
Oh.
you have to be careful.
I gotta
Yeah,
be careful.
I took it after for postpartum, and it gave me heart palpitations. So
Okay, you guys are my witnesses. I got 0.7 ounces of mushrooms for my pizza.
Whoop, whoop.
awesome. That counts as growing. You got to
It
wait.
does. It does.
Yeah.
I wish I could show you, but I can't. Show
Yeah,
you.
Garden Warrior. Q. Yeah, it is awesome. I love watching anything Alaska.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
I
I live alone.
I'm not that big of a nature girl. I love to garden. I think nature is beautiful. I've never been camping, so I do
gonna
love
fix that
watching
this
those
year.
shows. And alone, freaking love watching those shows.
Yeah,
That's just
I do too.
cool.
Courtney, we're gonna fix that camping thing this summer.
Yes.
I am taking you camping this summer.
Okay.
I
That would be
promise.
awesome.
Oh, okay.
We're
I
gonna
would
go
love
to that campground. We're going to the campground that has the big Bigfoot statue out front because they see.
Oh,
Bigfoot.
okay, the one
We're
down
gonna
south.
go- Yes, we're gonna go camping where the
Oh.
Bigfoot, where they see Bigfoot.
Oh,
Because I
would
know
love
that it's a 2-for-1. It's a 2-for-1.
This is what you want.
Bigfoot is so freaking cool, man.
Oh, come
I
on.
would just want I want my son to know Bigfoot. Like I want him to be into that, you know? So cool. Hey, what's
That's-
up, dude?
You say hi?
Hi.
That's cool, Tennessee
Are you
bushcrafter.
blowing kisses? Are you blowing kiss?
Oh, see,
What's that?
see, Robert, I got a witness. 0.7 ounces for our team in mushrooms.
You can't hear them when that. Mommy doesn't have them plugged in.
Okay, first of
Skate
all,
off. Okay, skate off.
I would not. Okay, Tammy would save me. It's
Yeah.
Tammy's a good camper. I'm just.
I'm
I
not
don't
beginner
think I would
level.
be.
I'm up here at expert level.
Hey, little fish.
I go camping with my pack has to be under 30 pounds. And that's everything.
That I need to
Pack-
learn.
So
My
you
back-
actually
on my
have
back
a
is everything.
pack? Oh my god!
I
Am
would-
I gonna have to get a camping pack now?
I would
No,
die
no.
just from the
We're
pack.
gonna glamp you. We're gonna start you with glamping and work our
Okay.
way out to the
That's-
more.
I don't care as long as I have a nice toilet.
That would be
Those
me.
toilets, they have that campground has beautiful toilets, and they
Okay,
have hot
we're good.
showers. Hot showers are like when you go camping, you can't always depend on a hot shower. They have hot showers.
Interesting.
We're not going to take you somewhere too primitive yet.
Don't
Okay.
touch my food over there.
You know what one of my dreams has always been? And I had a trip planned, but then couldn't go, is to do whitewater rafting and then camping on the side. That has like always been one of my dreams. Like I've always wanted to do that. And there was a place in West Virginia that you could do it. And then you could camp on the side. And I've always wanted to do that.
I don't think I'm a strong enough swimmer for whitewater if I would follow.
Well, I mean, don't really need to swim if you
You
have
just
a
float, I guess, with your floaty, but I don't like that where I'm going to get dunked in certain parts. I might have a panic attack and, just basically kill myself accidentally.
I bought something new for my pack, and it's a splurge. It's an extra weight. I'll be right back. I'll show you what I bought today at Walmart.
Okay.
But yeah, seriously, I need to know how to pack a pack under 20 pounds because I think I have to bring everything. That's even like when he was a baby with the baby bag, the diaper bag. Mine was
I hate everything about a diaper bag. I
keep
hate
taking stuff out.
I don't pack a diaper bag. I
You just don't want to deal with it.
I have 2 diaper bags. I have a ton of diapers in there and one for each car, and that's it.
Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, pretty much.
This is my new cooking/eating bowl.
Oh, is it the pop-up?
Backpacking.
Cool.
It is from Walmart. I've been looking, and every time I go to get one, they're sold out. So Becca actually bought it for me today. Thank you, Becca. It is a collapsible drinking cup with a lid.
Cool.
So
Now, is it can you cook with it though, or is it just for eating out of?
well, okay, here's the thing about cooking. When you're ultralight
little fish.
backpacking,
Yeah.
your idea of cooking is boiling water on your stove and pouring it over your oatmeal, your ramen, your instant. So that is my new
Cool.
I can
Oh my gosh, I remember
drink
having one of those.
eat. I can make coffee. I'm all right.
Here, I'll show you.
So that's my new coffee mug / oatmeal bowl for breakfast /
I have
ramen
that
noodle.
kit.
Yeah,
I have that. When
this weighs less.
I bet it does. Way less than
Yeah.
That's
See,
what I'm saying. I don't know how to pack a 20-pound, but I have this little nifty thing. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. It's a little stove. All that. I've got to put it
not a
together
little stove,
again.
that's
It's
a
in a
big stove.
Ziploc. I have taken it out.
Yeah, Carol, that's a big stove.
It's a pretty
I
big
have my
stove.
my jet boil would fit in a it's just a little bit bigger than a coffee mug.
You'll have to show me that one. I didn't realize how big this one was actually now until I took it out. I thought it was much smaller. I mean, I've taken it out before. Just haven't
Okay,
taken
so
it out for a
sunscreen,
while.
mosquito spray in my backpack. Because those are the 2 things that would seriously affect my mood. If I got bit by a ton of mosquitoes or if I got sunburnt, that'd be all bad.
Oh no. Oh, because the thing's still in it. That's why. No, that's mine. That's
When
why
I get out to the cabin and I get my backpack, Bruce,
still
we'll
keep
have
that.
to do a comparison video side by side. We'll get out our russacks and go through them and see who has what.
Yeah.
I still
I would
haven't
a really cool video.
Yeah.
I still haven't done the what's in your pocket. I'm afraid to clean my pockets out, Robert. I'm scared.
I don't have pockets ever.
I have a vest, and I have like 6 pockets, and I know I can make coffee. I know I could eat for 2 days, and I practically have a first aid kit in that.
I want that.
There was
bushcraft. I want that there.
I worked at Home Depot, and of course you have to have the aprons, right? So I had an apron for years. So for years I had razor knife in there, pair of gloves, and nips. You know, tin nips, because I used them to cut the bunks, right, for the lumber. So for years, what's so funny?
You said nips.
Nips are funny.
Nips.
You said nips, not snips.
You said nips.
She's lost it. She's lost it. She'll be back.
Duke.
Definitely snips
So,
and nips.
for, like, when I stopped working there for years, I'd always be like, and then I never had a pen on me. You know, you have to kind of train your mind that you don't have that shit anymore. Like,
yeah, me too. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like, I've trimmed it down. My hiking boots, my shoelaces are fire starters. It's a flint and steel.
you guys are horrible.
You did what? Your laces are what?
My shoelaces are flint and steel, both of them, on my hiking boots, so I don't have to carry fire starters. It's on my shoes.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
I mean, I've really got it trimmed down, because the first time I went hiking, I took a 25-pound camera bag and put it in my backpack like an idiot,
Cute.
and then tried to hike 4 miles straight up a mountain.
Oh, check that out. I used to do pour over coffee till my life became about just popping in a Keurig. I didn't have time.
I love my Keurig, but I also love my jet boil. Just saying.
Your what?
My
What's the
jet
second
boil
one?
stove. I love my Keurig, but when I go camping, I love my jet boil.
Oh yeah, we do it on the propane, on the gas. Like I've done it. That was what I was not in charge of, but I helped with during Hurricane Wilma. I was like the coffee maker in the neighborhood because I had the condensed milk and I had the coffee ready to
I
go.
do the French press over when I go camping and the primitive wilderness.
I better not have any coffee or anything like that. My colon, I could just imagine.
And then whitewater rafting.
I'm out in the woods. That's why I said you guys better just have nice bathrooms. That's all I care about.
We'll get a campsite close to the bathroom. Not so close, downwind, upwind, not downwind, but upwind, and not too close, but close enough.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, pour over coffee. I want to get the one I can hook up into my car for hurricane season. Oh, I see it, where you can grind it and everything. Yeah, but they have an AeroPress that you have the grinder, I think, in it too, don't you?
You can get
Like
these
the older
little bitty coffee grinders for backpacking.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I know this is going to sound weird, but I found out about it because of Switchfoot. That is part of his morning routine, is he uses his AeroPress and grinds his own coffee, and it's like...
Okay. You don't understand me. It's okay that you don't understand me, but I need to have a bathroom.
Yeah, no, that's, yeah.
We're not going to do that yet. We're going to start glamping, and then we'll move on to, a little pup tent.
Yeah.
I'm not going to expect her to like hang her hammock and have a 20-pound backpack into where we camp yet. That's way, way out there. I want her to actually enjoy it and want to go back camping.
That's a different type of frog. He's not on Homestead Aquarius or Willie Crow's team. No, Backwoods Law.
Oh, now see, you're talking about, we could go camping together, Tennessee Bushcraft. We could go camping together.
What's a peppermill? Oh my gosh, do you know what my brain read? Paper mill. I'm like, oh, you're gonna start a new society.
Ninja.
Yeah, we're out there with a printing press. The fact that I know how to do a printing press and I'm doing the motions tells you how old I am.
Yeah. Well, you can burn sticks into coal, and you've got something to write with.
Don't you laugh, King Poobah. I own a pumper dumper. A bumper dumper pumper. Don't you laugh. I have a pumper dumper. Bumper dumper. Say that 3 times fast.
That's Daddy's. Put that back. Put that back. Leave his stuff alone. Messing with Daddy's corner over there where he reads in the morning. And
I missed it.
wait, I missed that. It just jumped.
We're trying to read it.
Hilarious.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, 15 people up in here. Thank you for supporting us. Appreciate y'all.
Tennessee Bushcrafter, you're pretty cool. Dropping Alton Brown's name and knowing that he keeps nutmeg, like he has a thing for nutmeg.
Tennessee Bushcrafter, I don't want you to disclose your real location, but are you very close to the Appalachian Trail? Because I may be coming to a location near you soon.
I would love to do that with you if I had time. If somebody could watch Fred, I would totally do that with you. That'd be so cool.
Well, we could certainly do a small section where you do like you hike for the day and then you go out and camp someplace glamping, and then you hike another day.
It's about Page's Middle Tennessee.
Yeah. Okay. You can certainly take him on small day where you're just doing day trips and not trying to sleep in 3-sided open shelters with mosquitoes and mice and snakes and weirdos.
What about Abby? Tennessee, you got to put some of your bushcrafting skills up on YouTube.
I don't eat the methane gas, but I'm going to cook on it. That's what the question was. If I'm cooking on the methane gas I'm making from my garden compost and animal manure, does that count?
That's what I said, Homestead Aquarius. They have to eat it. They have to consume it. Exactly. That would be interesting to watch.
And yes, Courtney, you need to weigh your eggs, he says.
Yeah, but no, like, I weigh my eggs, but I only weigh them for us. Like, honestly, if I weighed all of my eggs, I would probably have 500 pounds in eggs by the end of the year, just in eggs alone. So I only weigh what we consume. So it's like a couple dozen eggs a week.
King Poobah, if you forage the ants and roll them in chocolate yourself, their weight before the chocolate does count.
I think you just lick them off the stick. So I don't.
No!
You're going to have to somehow cancel the stick out on your weight before you go and pick the ants up.
Oh.
What are we, ant eaters now? God, people that think that
us or them, baby. Us or them. You know what? I wonder if we sit on an ant pile, what would happen?
Okay. Fair enough, Robert. Point taken. I cannot count my methane gas.
Each ant colony is different, is such, separate things. So if you take some ants and put them in the other ant colony, they will fight each other to the death.
Yeah. You start an ant war. I've heard that before. I've never seen it done, but I would love to. I'm going to have to look it up. Like a scoop from each one and flip.
Tennessee Bushcrafter, maybe we could camp together this summer then. I really want to do another 4 days. I have done.
I eat bugs. Shrimp are bugs. Shrimp and lobsters are bugs. I don't eat the other kind yet. Earthly bugs. I eat ocean bugs.
I have had chocolate covered ants. I've had chocolate covered grasshoppers. Does that count? Yes. At my volunteer job, they actually have us all eat a bug to show the kids we can do it.
Oh wow! You guys must have smelled great after those trips, Tennessee. But wild garlic, surviving on wild garlic and fish. And squirrels. I don't know what squirrels.
I can do the fish, but
squirrel is wonderful. Squirrel is absolutely wonderful. My brothers used to hunt squirrel a lot, and we used to have it a lot when I was little. I don't hunt squirrel now because I live in town, and I kind of have I like
Here,
to have them come into the property. I feed them. I bring them in.
Here, Sally.
I would certainly, if I had a down situation where I could not get stuff from the grocery store, they're so used to coming and being fed at my property, I'd have no problem harvesting them in times of trouble.
Yeah.
A little
Tennessee
stressed out.
bushcrafter. I dated somebody that he went and got the I don't know if you would call them crawfish. I guess they are, but they're out of our canals, and they had good flavor. They were like a little lobster.
I wonder if they have like a collapsible toilet seat I could just carry in my backpack.
They have those too. Yeah,
They
they
do.
do. They have
They
a
do.
collapsible.
It's like it's on a little tripod, and you take the legs and you snap them out. Looks like a milking stool, and then you put your baggie over top of it, and it hangs down in the hole in the middle, and then you sit on it, and then you take your little baggie and you tie it up, put your knot in it, put it back in your backpack, and hike it out to the nearest trash can.
And then you have to spray mosquito spray on your ass.
I had a one that folded for when we would go on trips for the kids too. Like,
oh, cool.
But you put it on a toilet, so I don't know if the balance would be off if you're putting it on like a 5-gallon bucket.
I just found out
other thing. What?
I just found out that I can eat crayfish with my iodine allergy. I was afraid to try them, but I just found out that I will not be allergic, possibly, to crayfish, and so I am going to be harvesting some crayfish from our local streams and testing this theory of whether I will die or not if I eat them.
Shower curtain for privacy. I like that idea, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Not against that. Or wear a bag. I don't know how you'd wash yourself. Probably just bring a bathing suit, right? You bring a bathing suit so you can just shower. Like if you're camping with other people, like I wouldn't want to be like, hey, here's the goodies. I don't want to take a shower.
You bring like a pack of baby wipes to shower.
Yeah, it's usually wipes. That's what we do too.
That's a lot. Your water is for drinking and cooking only.
When power's out and stuff during hurricanes, we do the same thing.
That thing that they make, that the sheepy is very difficult to use. Tennessee bushcrafter. I
love
not worth it.
T-Mobile, because they do the scam likely on these calls. So
I'm getting weird text messages.
I've got
hello, is this Annie? I'm like, I didn't even respond. No, I'm not Annie.
I just block number.
I block it. I'm going to block it. I got a weird one too. I forget what it was, but they're using them for you to click on stuff. So
I got a weird one the other day, and it was a picture of just an ordinary chick. Right? Just an ordinary chick, like doing a selfie or something. And I'm like, hey, I just want to let you know that I don't know you, and you just sent me your picture. Like, that's all I texted. I'm like, you don't know me.
Mm.
Then they messaged me back. So what are you doing tonight? Yeah. So then I said,
it's a sex bot, probably.
I said, well, I'm 80.
80. They're really like, ooh, easy customer. Get out of there.
Creep me out.
Yeah, they just sold your number to 500 different people.
Yeah, you don't answer ever.
I didn't know because it was ordinary. It wasn't like he sent me a picture of boobs or something. It wasn't like that. It was just like an ordinary selfie. The person looked normal. I thought maybe they just got the number confused. I'm like, hey, I'm just letting you know this is not, and I was seriously concerned because it was a younger girl.
Phishing scheme is like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, now I just got one. Shipment of phone is ready.
Yeah, I'm getting those.
I didn't order a phone, and I'm not a freaking idiot.
It's obnoxious, but it's okay. I just delete it, but it's like,
I need to block it. I'm just always afraid I'm accidentally going to hit the link. Yeah, it's blocked. Now I can delete it. Yeah, that's the newest thing. I don't know how my number got out, but it did. Yeah,
All you
same
have
thing.
to
I
do
got
is
one
answer the
breaking.
survey and
USA says goodbye to Dr. Oz, and I have a link on it. I'm like, I'm not clicking your link. I'll go check and see if Dr. Oz died somewhere else. Put it back. Put it back, please. Yeah, thank you.
She didn't send me a picture of boobs. It was just like an ordinary, like,
Backwards wants the number.
it was just like an ordinary picture. Like it wasn't
Marcus is like, why
that's
not
why I
me?
messaged her back because I was concerned. Like she's sending a selfie out there and she got the number messed up.
Yeah,
You know?
in case it was a Stop.
Then it turned out to be something it wasn't.
Hold on.
You don't have purple tea bears in here, right? Just saying.
She knows her man. She can straighten him out behind the scenes. She probably could just go up behind him and give him a little cut it out. You're on, Trace.
The Gibbs. Give him the Gibbs.
Oh my
Cat goes
gosh.
fire.
Tennessee Bush. What? They expired you. That's crazy.
They only do that when you expire, just so you know.
Yeah,
Tennessee Bush.
that's what he's saying. Like he's a dead man
know.
walking. That's crazy. And go have fun trying to straighten that out with SS because they're a pain in the butt. They almost screwed us over big time when we adopted him. Can you please stop? Please. Please. We keep his pouch food over here, and my husband has his highlighters for when he reads. These suckers are permanent, like permanent marker. And they're horrible to get out of things. Horrible. Worse than I've gotten Sharpies out easier than I've gotten those things out.
Oh, yeah.
They bleed through a lot. You have to use like oil paint over them if they hit your walls. Yeah, that's what I thought so too. Yeah. Tennessee. Oh, it was a phishing email. Okay.
We used to get these reps in from Sherwin-Williams, you know, and I would always try to stump them with, you know, ideas of such because they always claimed that their paint was the best, right?
Yeah.
So I had these markers, and he was doing a test on some drywall, and he was doing a test like, and it's their highest, you know, paint. I forget what it's called right now. It's not Showcase; it's something else.
Yeah.
And it was the highest paint, and it's a paint and primer in one, right?
Yeah.
Cover everything. Infinity, that's what it's called. And so I had my 2 markers with me and I said, here. So I drew marker on the drywall and he painted over them. It didn't work. He was completely stumped. Yeah. I'm like, yeah.
He was not too happy with you.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I had a spray. We had the one room that we actually peeled the paint off the walls because it was so bad. They used an exterior paint inside, bright green, and had used Sharpies all over the room. The Sharpies had bled through the exterior paint into the drywall. I had to eventually go and get spray-on oil primer, the Kills. I think it was not Kills.
I love Kills.
The Bulls. It was actually
Bullseye?
Zizner Bullseye. It was
Yeah,
Zizner Bullseye.
that stuff works just the same.
Yeah,
The 1, 2,
it's about
3.
the same, but it had to be oil-based to cover that because everything else, every other kept coming through. It was awful. Nightmare. And then it started peeling down our hallway. And I was like, what the heck with this house? I thought they just messed it up because they were out of their mind. No. The house was messed up to begin with. They just covered it up more with their dirt and disgusting whatever they were doing. But yeah.
Yeah, if you don't paint right, it shows.
Oh yeah. Well, what they didn't do is they didn't prime these walls originally in some of the rooms. They didn't wipe them down, so it had the dust. Like even when I scraped it down, it had the dust still there from the drywall people. They just put it right over it with latex. I was like, what the hell is
You can't do that.
No.
For one, how did your walls even look normal? Because when you if you paint directly on drywall, that paint will just suck it up and it won't even look right.
I think the original, they sprayed it so it was a matte finish, so it kind of was concealed from the people who first moved in.
So it was like a flat paint.
Able to build on it.
It went all cheap, bought some flat paint.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think that's what the next people did, flat paint. And then this one person just said, I'm going to put on like exterior semi-gloss. Lifted everything else up under under it. It's like, awesome.
Wow.
Thank you, butthole.
I cannot wait to do the cabin because I'm redoing it. And I'm not doing, the one room is just going to be all pallet wood walls.
Just
And I'm
using
staining.
a big net strip
Cool.
for mistakes. So,
Yeah.
just
We have chunky walls. That's all I call them. It's just texture. It's texture.
It's texture class.
Texture. But you were saying, Tammy, you're gonna do the.
I'm going to do one room. I'm just going to do all pallet wood. I'm not even, and I'm
that'd be
staining it
beautiful.
different colors. So
Mhm.
all the pallet wood is stained like that
Yeah.
turquoisey color, and the white to like bleach it a little bit, and gray.
Yeah.
And some is walnut and some is oak, and I'm just putting them up willy nilly all over, and we'll just.
Oh, it's gonna look wonderful.
But
Really pretty.
then I'll
So
never have
cool.
to do anything to it again.
Yeah, that'd be
I plan
beautiful.
on living there until I die. So
Oh, see, Tennessee bushcraft. I loved painting before this house. I was my father's painter. I always did all the cutting in. I can cut in like a mofo, but this house, man, it broke me. I don't even want to freaking mess with painting walls anymore. I'm so bad at it now, I can't even tell you. It just broke me.
they had just repainted my last house before I moved in, so I never got. I felt like I couldn't paint it because it was fresh paint. I never painted it.
Oh, yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
Plus, we have friends that are professional painters, and when he goes through and just does it in seconds, it makes me feel so like, I don't know, not good at painting at all. Boop,
Yeah.
boop, they're done,
The
and I'm
person
like,
that owned this
okay.
house before us is a professional painter. I mean, he does $1 million houses, right?
Oh,
So
God.
what he does is he covers everything with drop cloth, and then
Yep.
he brings in his huge sprayer. Everything
Yes.
is
It's
it
great.
takes it just and he's
Okay.
done.
Yep.
Like
What I
wow.
want to do is get rid of our popcorn ceilings, but
Ooh, I hate
Yeah.
popcorn ceilings.
me too. We
Hate
just
them,
ran out of. We thought, like, with the
They
money that we
pull
came into this with, that we would
dust
get a
so
lot
bad.
done. But it's amazing
I've
how
worked with paint for years
Yeah.
at hardware stores. I know a lot of information.
Oh, awesome, Ginger.
Unfortunately, it's all still stuck in my head.
Yeah. Well, being an art teacher, I worked around all kinds of stuff and solvents that, like, with Bob, have me concerned as I get older. Like when I, from school, just like, at least they got safer when I went into teaching. Like, you weren't allowed to give the kids, I still did, like with the middle schoolers, but no more cement, the liquid cement that we were allowed to have, that stuff. And then you get it on your fingers and roly-poly it and stuff, and it smelled so good.
I don't tell anybody, Tennessee bushcrafter, that I do drywall. If I tell you that, I have to kill you.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
haven't done
doing that.
HVAC, but I've done all that too. So is Courtney with working at Lowe's. She's done a lot of that.
Yeah,
My
I've worked at
dad was-
Home Depot.
You wait,
My
what?
dad,
You worked
I
at both?
worked at no, yeah, I did. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that you worked at both big box stores.
Yeah, I didn't work at them at the same time. They would have fired me, but
Yeah, that would have been
yeah.
definitely.
Well, when they found out I got a job at Lowe's at Home Depot, they did fire me.
What?
Yeah,
They thought you were.
because you can't work for both at the same time. It's considered a I can't think of the
Unpardonable
word.
sin of the big box stores.
Yeah.
Big box store, unpardonable sin.
competition.
Gear, that paste smelled good. It was peppermint. Hey, I remember that smell.
But my dad did construction, and we never lived in a finished house. We would buy houses, redo them, sell them, move on to the next
After they were
one.
done,
So
yeah.
as soon as it got finished, we didn't live there anymore. So
Yeah.
except for the house I just sold, I've never lived in a finished house ever until
Yeah.
2006.
Yeah, the firefighter I dated did that.
Conflict of interest. Thank you. I couldn't think of that word. That's what they consider it. Conflict of interest.
Moving. Wow.
Hey,
My
Rose.
mom,
Big.
my dad would go to work, and my mom would move the walls while he was at work, and he'd come home, and the house would have different configurations. The first house, the one I was born in, It was a basement house, so the outside was concrete, and the inside walls were just formed up. My mom, instead of moving the furniture, she moved the walls when he was gone.
Wow. Yeah, I kind of wanted to make like a temporary wall and create this actually into a bedroom. The only problem is who we put in it, because it would be so small, and if we put him in it, I have a slider here, I'd have to enclose the slider. It was like it just became a no-go.
Yeah.
Just trying to get a fourth sleeping space, so we didn't have him in our bedroom, and it's no privacy.
Yeah. That's
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm really into like
Amazing.
all of that. I love working with wood and all of that.
Yeah, I kind of want to build my own.
See that side of me very much.
I have some wood left over from, I was going to put it actually, that farmhouse look in the bathroom, but then I realized it was going to be possibly warping because our walls are not, square and plumb.
Oh, what's
And
it, boy?
it was going to be a problem, so I saved it, and it is real wood, and I think I might build some planting boxes out of it, and then I'll only have to buy the archway that I want. I was going to try and get the vinyl, planting boxes, but they're so low to the ground. I wanted something a little higher. I like what your husband did for you, Court, like that taller box next to the archway, or the...
Oh, yeah, how you did that?
The arbor.
He made me 2 planter boxes.
Yeah, I like that look. I would like something like that, but I don't know.
I have amaranth. My husband planted some of it already. The Love Lies Bleeding. Oh. So I'm going to put that on both sides this year.
I love that. That's beautiful. I wanted to get some of that. David the Good said it's basically you just eat the greens because it's really hard to harvest the amaranth.
I don't think I'm going to eat any of it. I just want it because it's pretty.
So pretty. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I was like, oh, it's so pretty. I'd love to have it. But...
I spread it out at the property, but none of it came up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it just because the soil wasn't warm enough, you think, or?
I think it's just because my soil is too sandy. It's all sand. So that's why I've hauled in that big thing of wood chips, the big thing of manure, and I will have real soil.
You will. Soil. That was really like, wow.
That was nice. I was very happy.
Yeah, Jay, I agree.
Peace out, dude. Love you.
What? Amaranth can spread like crazy?
Yeah, because of all those.
Yeah. Oh, because it's all seeds. Oh, that reminds me, I forgot. I bet my lemongrass has dropped all its seeds now. Shoot. It doesn't spread easy, but I wanted to collect the seeds. I mean, the plant itself does, but the seeds don't plant it easily in our grass because our grass is dense. I have some amaranth kind of.
Yeah, this is the first year I'm going to plant amaranth, but I'm so excited. It's so beautiful. There's that elephant one. Have you guys seen that on Baker Creek? The elephant one is like round and it has like a huge cone. It's huge.
I'll have to look it up.
It's like giant amaranth. It's beautiful and it's bright red.
Oh, Tennessee Bushcraft. If I almost killed my lemongrass, I had like this much left of my lemongrass when I was separating it out. I put it in, and it's like I can't even get my arms around the base anymore. It's so.
Oh my God! It's Friday. You're going live tonight, right, Fishes?
I think so. Yeah. I woke up with
hurricane or.
I know.
Tropical storm.
No outages in the area for 3 to 4 hours.
We've got cows. I love that movie. Sorry. We've got cows. Sorry.
I got those catalogs. My problem is I get the catalogs and then I just look at them and I don't end up buying. I end up purchasing online from other people, like Etsy and other gardeners locally, because I know that it'll take off here. It's hard unless it's like, I know that Baker Creek has its tropicals now that are pretty tested, but they're greenhouse tested. So I just wonder how they'll do with our weird weather, because it's hot and then it's pouring rain, and then it's hot, and then it's pouring rain, and it's humid the whole time. And it never cools down when it rains, when it's, summer here. People will go, oh, good, rain, it'll cool down. No, not here. Welcome to Florida. It doesn't.
The steam just steams you. It's like getting a facial.
Right.
You can just see the steam come up from the ground as it hits the ground.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've been there. I live there.
Yep. It's worse actually in the middle of the state.
I heard that too, so I was concerned.
That's where I lived.
Mm-hmm. You guys
Zephyr Hills. I lived in Zephyr Hills.
Yeah.
Middle of the state, towards the west side. Zephyr Hills.
Tampa has it really bad during the summer because they're right on the hot water of, the Gulf.
Yeah.
We
used to go to Tampa for shopping. That's where we would grocery shop because that's back in the olden days. That's where the nearest big box store was.
Tampa. Yeah.
And I think
that's where my cousin was. He had a house up there for a while. He was working in Tampa for something. I don't know what. He went to Purdue, and then him and his friends had a small house in Tampa. And that was where we had the party where one of his friends rolled over the car, Nudie Kazootie, and left little butt prints on it.
I think the church we went to was in Tampa.
Oh, hopefully they didn't see our party. Very weird.
They're all the people that knew me when I lived in Zephyr Hills. That was 50 years ago. Everybody who knew me then is probably dead. Just saying.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, look, Purple T-Bear. Her dad lived in Zephyr Hills.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Where's Zephyr Hills again?
Florida.
Zephyr Hills, middle of the state, towards the west, a little bit, just above Tampa.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's a water named after it. Zephyr Hills.
Purple Deep Air. If he was there,
I know T-Board
in the 70s, then I lived there in the winter, all of the 70s.
For you, how to garden, it'll end in November. It never ends down here. We get maybe a couple days where we get a breeze and it's nice. It's supposed to get down in the 60s though, and that will be welcomed if it does. If we cool off a little before the summer comes. How to garden is about 3 hours, I think, above me, but more towards the coast than towards Orlando, I think. And they get the cooler weather when it does get cool.
We used to go to Orlando for the day in the winter. My parents, I always got a choice. Do you want to go see an air show this weekend, or do you want to go to Disneyland?
Yeah.
It was a toss-up. Half the time I picked one, half the time I picked the other. I love the air shows.
That'd be cool.
I absolutely love the Blue Angels with every single bit of my heart.
Oh, I think I maybe went to one. You get burnt down here going to those shows.
Well, they come up here. They come up to Traverse City, Michigan every other year. Mm-hmm. This year is a Blue Angel 4th of July weekend in Traverse City, Michigan. So I will be in Traverse City, Michigan on 4th of July weekend watching the Blue Angels fly over, taking pictures.
From BC. Oh, Baker Creek. I'm like, British Columbia? Why are you shopping there? Tennessee Bushcraft.
Did you see how we posted in British Columbia?
Turkey brain. That's awesome, Tennessee Bushcrafter. Well, the big thing now is fertilizers. Brazil supposedly is having a shortage, so we have to stock up on some of our stuff we're going to use. But
Courtney,
go ahead.
I have to fly.
Okay.
Love you. See you.
Love you too. Thank you for coming on.
I should be live tomorrow, Lord willing. The creek don't rise and my kids stay healthy. Maybe.
Yeah.
If I remember what day of the week it is.
Right. I know. Are you a little bit of a turkey?
These roots are blonde. It just gets darker when it comes out.
Yeah, I think that's what these are. They aren't grays coming in. They're blondes.
Bye, T-Board.
I was born blonde. It just gets worse as I get older. All right.
All right, Tammy. I'll mail out your thing here before too long. I gotta get envelopes and stuff. All right. Bye, y'all. All right. Starting to get really bad anxiety, guys. I'm dealing with something. So I'm gonna let y'all go. I felt it coming on like 10 minutes ago. So I'm getting an anxiety attack. So I will see you all tonight. 11:30, and I got enough twisted tea. Maybe I can get a little bit drunk. That'd be great.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. All right. Carol, if you want to stay on for a minute afterwards. Peace out, everybody, and we will see you all tonight at 11:30 at Fishes.
Yay! Please come.
Bye, guys.
Bye.